just there's going to be so many people from the local community here and involved in Expo. It'll be great to just, be able to represent all of the
Yeah.
roasters in Portland. I'm Andrew Coe with Elevator Coffee from Portland, Oregon.
How long have you been roasting?
Yeah, we started roasting for Elevator in 2017. Before that, I was a home roaster.
Oh, nice. What was your entry into coffee?
I started with Tully's back in the early 2000s, fresh out of grad school, up in Seattle as a barista, and eventually worked up to a shop manager.
And how did you, you mentioned you were a home roaster, but what caused you to switch from, front of the house, very customer service driven to, in the back roasting coffee?
Well, I moved from Seattle to Kansas City, and at the time, there weren't nearly as many. There were definitely good coffee roasters there, but not nearly as many as there are today. And I just started roasting coffee as a hobby. I'd met some other people that roasted at home, and so I just thought that would be a really fun way to explore coffee in different origins.
That's cool. And like from a home roaster to now, professional and, seems like a perennial competitor, at these competitions. Who did you learn from, or like what was that journey like to get from home roaster to, running your own business?
Well, definitely moving to Portland was helpful. There's so many great roasters here in Portland, and I learned from, Stumptown was doing really awesome things kind of around that time frame, and Rob Hughes at Nosa Familia had just published a book, and there was just a lot of coffee knowledge in this town, and so it was a good opportunity to learn from some really great people.
Yeah. And what do you roast on at Elevator?
Yeah, so we roast out of a shared co-op. It's a 1938 Probot.
Oh, wow.
Vintage machine, very customized. It's got custom airflow, drum speed, custom burners. So it's fully like you can get a lot out of it, but it's a really, really sweet machine.
Oh, that's beautiful. And we have a 1944 Probot at Honolulu Coffee over here. 1938 though. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And where is this place that you roast at?
It's in Northeast Portland. It's called Roast.
Oh, okay. I want to try and check that out next month if they're open. Yeah, that'd be cool to see that machine.
Yeah, definitely. That'd be great.
And we briefly before we started recording, we talked about how you competed before. What was your path to get to Portland? Did you do the prelim route, or did you go straight to Denver to qualify?
Yeah, I was fortunate. I got in on a lottery to get into Denver. It's kind of an interesting path because I did the prelims way back in 2019 with the idea of qualifying for the 2020 Roasters Championship that was supposed to be in Portland.
That's right.
And then ultimately the pandemic happened right after I qualified in Orange County, and we finally had finals in 2022 in Boston. So qualifying for this finals in Portland kind of feels like things coming full circle a little bit.
Right. Yeah, we're running it back right from 2020. So yeah, glad we're going back to Oregon. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
How, like, I guess kind of talk about your I guess mentality or the process that you're taking, being in the finals in Boston last year, and also, earning a spot in the finals again this year. What has that been like for you?
Every time you compete, you learn something new. Every time qualifiers is really hard because there's so many talented roasters and everyone gets to use their own equipment. And so it's like, you got to show up and give it your best shot, and hopefully the judges like how you were able to roast the coffee. But yeah, being able to compete last year at Boston definitely gives me definitely some knowledge and some strategies for practicing this time to hopefully do well again. That'd be great.
Yeah. You know, I was talking to other competitors about how different prelims and qualifiers are compared to finals. You know, the ability to adapt and especially roasting on a machine that, you know, most people may not be familiar with. So, you know, you roasting on that, I believe it's the same machine as last year, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So were there machines in your city that you've been practicing on to prepare for the championships?
Yeah, fortunately, there's the owner of the Mark Spencer Hotel, Alex Nathan. He has a Stronghold S7 at his hotel, and so I practiced there a couple times before Boston, and I'm hoping to get some practice sessions there to just get some more familiarity with the machine before we go in finals.
Yeah. But yeah, what are you looking forward to most? I guess, you don't have to travel very far. You're already in the city, but yeah, what are you excited about the most going into your second U.S. Roasting Championship in a row?
Yeah, like I mentioned, this is kind of coming full circle for me. So having kind of this hometown advantage, for roasters, we don't have to bring that much equipment with us because everything is provided on site. But still just, the wear and tear and hassle and stress of travel, having to eliminate that's really helpful. And plus, just there's going to be so many people from the local community here and involved in Expo. It'll be great to just, be able to represent all of the roasters in Portland or, yeah.
Oh, terrific. Yeah. And likewise, we're happy to finally make it to Portland for Expo too. So yeah, we reflect on back in 2020 how we were this close, and then everyone knows what happened. But anyway, but thank you, Andrew, so much for the time. We're looking forward to seeing you compete and do your thing next month.
I appreciate it. Thanks so much.